and make us who we are and where we are coming from. And if we build on those things, they are going to propel us to greater achievements in the future that confronts us. And that is where the idea of going back to the future comes from. So I believe that Usagbe Club today, we have a unique strength if we harness our values of the past that has driven the club and made it what it is today, and build them into the future aspiration and ambition of the club in a manner that will be synergistic and create a propelling force. So please go ahead. Yes, I mean this concept of where I see Usagbe now. I said Usagbe Club is on a transformational journey from good to great. And I tell you what I mean. When I say Usagbe is on a transformational journey from good to great, it means we are a very good club. Nobody can deny that. Usagbe Club is a very, very good club. We've done great things. If we want to start saying on great Usagbe as well, we will not finish. Yeah? There are many people who will tell you personal testimonies of Usagbe have been lost in terms of who they are, in terms of identity. Many people. So Usagbe has done great things. Usagbe needs to do greater things. There are many greater things that we need to do. And that's where the idea of going from good to great comes from. The phrase from good to great is not already. Jim Collins popularized that. Jim Collins wrote a very popular book called Good to Great. And if you read that book, it's a powerful some of us already. So that good to great concept is even used in corporate consulting. How companies have to reinvent themselves. So I believe this is the right time for Usagbe to reinvent itself in making sure that we harvest our values that have made us what we are today in driving a prosperous future. Yes. So, and where I start is, one, I see three pillars here. We have met Usagbe mission. We drive Usagbe mission to achieve the mission, and we live our values. Live our values, and we reflect how we achieve our mission, to deliver into our mission sustainably in professional manner. We will always pull ourselves. Please. Yes. Now, this is what is a vision? Just to be frank. A vision helps us to unite towards a common purpose. It creates it enables us to create and live a vision that creating and living a vision is the role of leaders in an organization like Usagbe. The leaders have to live the vision and help others to live it. So, part of the responsibility of leaders, NEG, ESCO, chapter leaders, community leaders, is to ensure they understand the vision of Usagbe. They internalize the vision of Usagbe and they live the vision of Usagbe. In other words, they become living examples of what that vision represents. So that they will be better able to show as role model, they model their behavior in living our vision. So a good vision helps to accomplish 6 goals. Gives a sense of purpose for the future, guides decision making, and the making of strategy, creates a shared purpose, provides guidelines and determines behavior, inspires and galvanizes action, and connects the direction. By the way, before we continue, I will actually encourage an interactive session so that it doesn't become a one-way thing. If at any point you want to clarify something, challenge what I've said, ask me a question, please feel free so that we can make it immediately. Yeah, right. Then a mission. What is a mission? When we talk about mission statement, well, what does it mean? Many of us clearly carry mission statement. Mission statement. What does it mean? What does it do? Why is it written? What does it do for institution? If you pick the Usagbe Constitution, you see a mission statement there. You see a mission statement. How will they arrive? Are they still fit for purpose today? And what is the frequency that organizations, clubs, institutions should begin to rethink their vision statements and their mission statements? What do they become? Now, a mission statement, how do we realize our vision? That's what it is. It's a statement that unifies, it's a statement A mission statement is a defined statement of what an organization exists to do. That is the reason you exist, the reason that what do you exist to do. That's what the mission statement captures. It is a key reference point in the planning and implementation of strategy. Because whatever strategy you have will be derived from this to make sure that you achieve what the mission statement states, which reflects eventually the journey towards the mission statement. Vision statement is more longer term, it's more visionary, it's more dream statement. A mission statement is a description of the organization's key purposes. The mission statement should provide a clear, concise description of an organization's overall. What is the purpose of that? Essentially, we look at this mission statement. Is there that do we achieve it? How do we achieve it? How do we set short-term, medium-term, long-term goals that deliver the purpose of existence? How do we manage it? Measure it? Please. Next. And values. So, what do we believe in? Those are our core values. What does Usagbe believe in? Usagbe believes in you are your brother's keeper. If you listen to the story I was told by the second president of Usagbe, today those of you were there. The reason Usagbe existed, the main reason was brother's keeper. Yeah? That's when the party started in 1984. And it still resonates. Yeah? We can rejig it, but it still resonates fundamentally. So it's a key value. We will see what are the other key values. So values are the beliefs that we have, the expression of what we stand for as a club, and how we will conduct ourselves. That's very powerful. We have said today the president was very fair on discipline as a value of that. And he gave examples. If you do not have values, you do not know what you will not do. And if you do not know what you will not do, by default, you do not know what you should be doing. But if you have a clearly defined set of values, it makes choices for you. No matter how attractive the deal is, you say, well, it's not our value, we won't do it. That defines you and focuses you. And therefore, you know how you spend your energy productively. There are big policies, objectives, and procedures and strategies because they provide an anchor and a reference point for all things that happen. Values encompass the entire organization. Whatever the organization does will always be guided by its values. Values will define your choices for you. Many companies, many of us again, are working with you global corporates. And I can tell you, at the core of every of them had values. And if they are well done, well communicated, every employee, every stakeholder knows those values. Therefore, know what is acceptable and what is not. That is the power of values in putting life in those institutions. Alright. Good. So, all I've said, I'm trying to put a simple framework. Don't mind this supersonic that's going to space. This is a Virgin Galactic. How many of you feel on the Virgin Galactic? I'm sure we all know that when you went to space on a commercial flight 2 weeks ago, yeah, that's Virgin Galactic going to space. So it's a based on the mission to space. Yeah? Now, the mission statement of Usagbe is this. It says, our mission statement is to be in the vanguard of the development of our community and its people by inspiring and providing leadership direction, community focus, and pride of indigenous of power and life. I have copied this verbatim from the book. That is our vision statement. Now, this vision statement, alright, is this the fit for purpose today? If so, take. If not, what should change? If anything should change. But my experience is that in crafting a vision statement, every word, every punctuation is challenged. What does it mean? For example, we say to be in the vanguard of development of our community. What's vanguard? What does the word vanguard mean? So it means development. It means our vision is that we should be at the forefront to be the arrowhead of the development of our community and the people of the community. So if we are a club and we want to prosper, we cannot prosper without a prosperous community. So we must have a duty of being at the vanguard of the development of that community by doing what? Inspiring and producing leadership direction. So we are involved in direct leadership. Community focus. So if our host community is important to us, it is because that's what gives us meaning. If our host community is, for example, dilapidating, retrogressing, and Usagbe members are progressing, they say it's correct. That is what this is saying to us. So we have a duty, by definition of this vision, that we must uphold our host community in our development strategy, both as individuals and as a club. Otherwise, we are not delivering our vision. And of course, when we do that, we will take pride in our indigenous for over and over. That's what the vision statement says. Now, what does the vision tell us? It says to be at all times, morning, evening, night, evening, anytime, a dynamic club. So we cannot afford to be laid back. We must be visible. We must do things right. We must show progress and be progressive in the things that we do. And it's financially viable. That's very important. Today we're not going to club like this. I'm not in the EPSO. Am I right? Because we have all struggled. Now, Usagbe cannot do anything without asking for people to donate money. Without saying that I'm going to pay. And it's a personal value. I don't believe that I'm going to pay. My happy money ideas. Then my academic money ideas. My best those ideas. Those ideas will generate people. And independent of where I'm going to go, I put one idea generate people sustainably. That's the language on the line. Sustainably. Not each time we want to do anything. No. Our own guy, marriage school. The message of 20 million. It's fine. It's good comradeship, but it is not sustainable. It doesn't make sense. I mean, we say this is a family. My pride in Usagbe I can always drop the card and speak free. There are people in this club today, 20 years ago, when they were doing very well. Their jobs are very small, but they are distressed today. That is the truth. Yeah? So, what we need to do, which we all hold on, I think that some people will say, let us try something and we ensure that Usagbe is financially viable in a sustainable manner. That's when we started buying shares, for example. A couple of years ago, we started the idea of cooperative, which is doing well. But do something, maybe if you've got enough momentum in generating funds from club investment, maybe we will spread it to real estate, we spread it to various asset classes. I know clubs that actually have banks. So, I mean, Freestyle Campino, this one people, it's a global company. It's owned by a cooperative that started as a club in the Netherlands. But it's a global company today. There is we call them the professional club. They have a big query in Ubiada. That's a private job there. The value of that query is done over last year, $500 billion. It's done over profit. So these are businesses they do using community resources on the platform of the club. That the club becomes so rich that people are not struggling to manage the economy of the investments. So these are some of the things that we should never give up on it. We have been trying and failing to build sustainable economic ventures. Until we break through, we should never let go. But for me, that is the long-term life of our club. And it's well captured in our mission statement. We want to be a financially viable going concern. Today, yes, we are going concerned, or we are going to declare bankrupt, but we are not financially viable. And we need to work on that. We want to be a result-oriented, purposeful, and formidable pressure group with effective networking capacity and committed to the development and welfare of its members, underlying members, committed to the welfare of its members and its community. So critical stakeholder members, and then community. Again, in looking at this as a mission statement, it looks good. It's the same time as this, but maybe it's about time to refresh and endorse it, modify it, change it, and say this is still the way to go. Core values. These are targeted at enabling the delivery of our vision and mission aspirations. So the core values, if you understand them, and we work them well, and we live them, they will enable us to deliver our mission and mission. These are our core values, and I will share with you. So I will remind some of us, I don't many of us will remember how we think about it. The values of Usagbe Club of Nigeria are discipline, integrity, commitment, performance, honor, decorum, brotherliness. That's the important thing. Now, so many of us will have forgotten this. When the president called me on this assignment, I have to go to my working papers. Now, the papers that I got were the retreat that we held in 2002, when High Chief Sir Professor was president of the club. We had a retreat in 2002. I was chairman of membership at the Senate Committee. In that retreat, we had a syndicate group specifically on what I call values of Usagbe Club. We had 5 syndicate groups. One was work on core values of Usagbe Club. Now, in that work, we walked through a lot of debate on and on. Then we came to plenary, we debated our questions, and we settled for 7 core values. These are the values I decided. So I didn't invent them. These are the values that were developed bottom up through interactive work by members of this club. Now the question is, have we used them? Have they enabled us to matter? By default, we have quite a number of them, but not as much as we have been able to use them in a structured manner. So, if you could move from that framework, I close my eyes and say, if you say to me, what is the strategic architecture of managing Usagbe? It starts from the mission statement, which I have read, and then it delivers to the mission statement. And then from there, agree a set of objectives. Objectives by definition, they are time-bound, must be sure that they are smart. You are laughing. Whoever gave me that. So, for me, the point is, if so I'm going to go now, so don't worry. So the objectives of the club will be derived to always achieve the mission. And that's why I said to be specified in the agenda of each administration. So each administration will come, we say these are the objectives that we want to achieve. Why we are not fulfilling it. However, there must be some line of continuity and consistency. Making sure that these are the guiding levers that don't change with this change. And I said, what is strategic operating organ? What the National Executive Committee, what standing committees, what chapter committees. These are the bodies that run the club. I'm not going to spend time on this, but we all do this for us. Yeah? But this is how the club run practice. Yeah? Policy body, operational. That's what the club is. And then I hear, I say, what are the foundational pillars? What do they know? This thing is not right. This is what are the foundational pillars of Usagbe? This is where we are focusing on. Values, ethics, and discipline. They are here. These are the foundational pillars. Impact, performance, driven, and values. So, our foundational pillars must be impact driven, must be performance driven, there must be values there. That's what we're saying. And so, what are the one? We must promote members' welfare. You see, at every place, from vision to mission to why you club from members' welfare keeps featuring. When you have a club with distressed membership, then you can know you have a club. Yeah? But we also know that developing hope community is also critical. So these are things we must do to be relevant as a club. But what are the values that we need to use to do them? Discipline and integrity. At this time, living Usagbe values at all times. So integrity and discipline and ethics. Ethics, integrity, and character are very, very related. I will see what's the relation. Again, I talk about values and this type of thing. Good. So what I want to say is just taking out that base here, foundational pillars. I said you promote one members of them, you develop some community, values based and integrity, ethics, and then living. But I basically try to structure that these are value-based behavior. This is performance-driven action. So these are actions that you see, but these are the behaviors that drive these actions. And because these are behaviors, this is what we focused on. I try to help this kind of values out of these actions. Or what is these values themselves don't mean anything until they drive actions that create impact and produce the result I want. Please, can you put it next slide? Okay. Keep it in line. Now, this is the founder of this. This is what he said about values. He said it is not hard to make decisions when you know what your values are. And the rest of the conversation actually I will that was the mandate here. Talk about value. Discipline is value. Ethics is value. Integrity is value. Character is value. These are very sometimes abstract, but they are really on something that is abstract. Because we see them in your behavior. You see them do what you do. So he said, if you know your values, your decisions come easy to make. And I said to myself, do we really know? Are we guided by the values of Usagbe Club every time that we make decisions in the club? Because this is very important. Every time we make decisions in the club, our guiding light must be our values as a club. And if we do that and do that consistently, they will drive the critical parameters that are important to make sure that we achieve our objectives year in, year out. Administration by administration will deliver Usagbe as a great club ultimately. So these are the values. And I already told you how I just told the story of how we got this value. In 2023, 7 values are agreed. Move on. Good. Now, what is the importance of this value? It says ethics and discipline are core to the foundation, existence, and future ambitions of Usagbe Club. Now, you see, I struggle because you tend to oversay it. Say it, you can really not oversay it. Yeah? You can never really oversay it. Interactive. Yes, okay. So that, I want people to yes. So, that way is currently experiencing this significant generational need. I already made this comment. Because it might sound plain, but it's very fundamental. If we do not, after today, at this point I say we now, I'm talking to the older members. Make sure that we generate, involve a deliberate lifestyle, a deliberate behavior pattern that creates space for the sheer people of our people to Usagbe. Not that we are going to lose them, we will not be able to secure the future of Usagbe. And I've seen it in corporate life. I told somebody a story today when I was in Heineken. Heineken wanted to recruit the best Dutch brains around the world. And they went to the best universities in the world. The best. Cambridge, Oxford, INSEAD, Harvard, Wharton, Stanford, the best universities. They invested money. The Heineken president said, we don't have a budget limitation. Please go and source the best Dutch human beings wherever they are. school because we want to bring the best talent that can drive future competition for our business. And about 25 young people were recruited from around the world and brought to the head of some Heineken in Amsterdam. Now, these are really smart cookies, but very conventional people. Some of them were wearing nose ring, earrings, ponytail. And now if you knew Heineken, a family business, very deeply rooted in tradition. So you walk around the corridor of the head office of Heineken, you see a young man with a nose ring and a ponytail. What's this one? So the old man would say, hello, who are you? Like, yeah, we produce this. But this business, don't this day. So the feedback started going both ways. The young men started getting feedback, look, oh, they are not ready for any behavior at this way. And the old men started getting feedback, look, oh, this is the future of any people. Because these are the ones that will take over from people. They are all high flyers, they are getting the best education in the world, best exposure. So they are future. Now what happened? Because of the tension between these people and the way the structure the team was working, 25 of them were hired. In 1 year, about 18 of them left. They left the business. Had the president said, then there's crisis, it cannot continue like this. He called the senior leadership. I told them, yes, so you will bring anything today. But you will not get another 10, 20 years old. It's these boys that we need to retain to make sure that we secure the future of this business. Otherwise, and as a push, we take us for lunch. So whatever we need to do to make sure we take this behavior and accommodate this, we do that. On a smaller scale, that is what I think we need to do in Usagbe. I'm not sat here today, all of us 60 and above, we are adopting young men, 30 and below. The gap is already a lot there. So consciously on our part, we do something. On their part, they will do something. Like I shared with them, there are opportunities. We are in the shops that they must tap into. But there are important things that we must retain and make sure that we engage. But they are smarter than us. They, everything they have ahead of us. But that's a challenge. The integrity, character, and commitment are some of the most important. Integrity, character, are some of the most important criteria for members of the community. In this respect, every discipline and critical foundation are being applied. The club should be able to bet on its members at all times. This underscores the importance of discipline in the club administration. Hence, the critical role government, the president already talked about. Ever need very central to this club. Not because we are a Yoruba club, not because we want to scare anybody, but because we realize that discipline is the basic ingredient to make sure that we can be successful. Yes, sir. Good. These are the 3 Usagbe companies. Continue. This is what we are asking. Question that we are asking. Do we think we are clear what our current number will be? Today, are we clear? Do we know we are going to be engaging these young people we are out there to recruit and which one we should take? We have succeeded in bringing them in. The next is retention. We have recruited them, we must retain them and use them for the job. And I will also clear about how we both achieve the transformational journey. Both being at any revenue club, not only in the but in the greater Nigeria. But we have a willingness to do that. We have some of the best human resources that you can think of in today's Nigeria represented in this club. So we should not be timid in driving our aspirations instead. What are the club looking to what we need to become? What do we believe in? What do we stand for? And what do we inspire? Not just making us think, yeah, come on. If you want to talk about insanity, ask our Einstein. This is very popular and it's right. Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result is madness. So we need to begin now to reset our parameters so that we can achieve the transformation that the opportunities we have today represent. So that's basically the message I want to send. We need to begin to set. We will work on our 100% so that we can Otherwise, we cannot be like 20 years ago and expect to get the outcome of the agreement. Yes, next. So concluding, the Bible talks of discipline. In Revelation 3:19, it says, those whom I love, I rebuke and discipline. So even if the Holy Book talks of discipline, I thought about that equivalent to Quran. Yes? Then it must be something good for us to take to heart. Next. Said the only two pains in life, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. While the pain of discipline weighs just a few ounces, the pain of regret weighs tons. So let's get out of the way of the pain of regret and now embrace this new heart and goodness. Next. This slide, this project is not doing justice. This was actually an outcome of a brainstorming where people were told, just think, say something about ethics and discipline. One word. Somebody does functions, value, code, law, role modeling, trust, sense, awareness, character. But integrity featured the most in that brainstorming. No way I'm brainstorming, nothing is right, nothing is wrong. Just say what the thing represents. So what this means that in talking about discipline, talking about ethics, personal integrity and guiding principles are very important. So character, discipline, integrity, and ethics, they are all not exactly synonyms, but they play the same space. Yes, next. And so I came up with this. I used to do some maths in school. I said discipline plus integrity equals character ethics. Those of us who have read Stephen Covey, 7 Habits. 7 Habits talks about character ethics and personality ethics. The character ethics is your real, the essence that you present. It's not your reputation. It's not the personality you want to project. And the real you is defined by the discipline that you internalize and the integrity that you manifest. That's what the character ethics. As against the personality ethics, when you can pretend, say, it's reputation. The reputation you can manage, you can manipulate. You cannot manage and manipulate integrity. It is what it is. You can only pretend not so. Next. Good. What does it say? Again, it says, you must be careful of your leadership shadow. I tell you a story here. What is it? You see this madam here? This is who she is. What is happening? The shadow is reflecting. This is what this man is. But that's the shadow. What it means is that if this is what you are preaching, this is what you are doing, this is what you are preaching, this is what you are doing, people don't see this. This is what they see. This is what they hear. So your shadow speaks louder than. Please go on next. I think it's my father one. He said, a boy becomes a man when he masters the art of discipline. And the best, and the noblest of victories is to conquer oneself. That is page 1. Thank you very much.
because I'm sure there are many successful entrepreneurs here. And then, like I said, the soul of any business or club is discipline. And our past president, Emmanuel Magini, has really given us a very, very erudite talk. I would say it's not a lecture, but most of us would like to have the slides so that they are there, and so that we can reflect on them. But I must say that thank you very much for the fantastic lecture talk on discipline and ethics as it applies to the Usagbe Club. So I'd like to give a few minutes to some of our members to say one or two things, either a question or comment. Please let's try and make it short and straight to the point, and let it be something that is applicable to the club. That's why we're here. Usagbe Club. I can see past presidents, Agbonola. Those who want to speak, yes, and
Hold on.
no, hold on. Stand. No, don't negotiate. I'm a chairman. Let him speak, and then you can speak. Raise up your hand if you want to speak. Have you raised your hand? I'm not seeing it. So please. After
I have a reason for you want to pick up from there.
Okay.
I want to say that is a different thing.
You want to set another pace?
No, based on my pastor.
Sorry, can I say something? Make your comments.
No, I'm not making a comment.
Anything anybody says is a comment.
Okay, go ahead.
So can he say what he wants to say? Then you can now set your pace and make your own comment. Please, can you just? Any other person? Yeah, please. 3 people or 4 people.
I'm trying to look at the relationship through these 3 concepts. Concept of discipline, ethics, and of course, motivation. From I understand, ethics are those rules that guide human behavior. Those are those that are set down in leadership. In this case, Usagbe Club. Then, discipline, that's the ability for you to follow those rules, those set of guidelines that are set. And then, after discipline, and then motivation, the driving force. Those things that push you to follow those set of guidelines. I don't know if I'm making it. Now, those 3 concepts, you need them to move the organization forward. For example, the discipline has to be externally involved. It has to be instilled. Yes, there are some people that you say they have self-discipline. But in an organization, the ability for you to follow those set of guidelines, you say, yeah, you are disciplined. Now, in Usagbe Club, why would I join Usagbe? So the leaders should be able to set those factors, put those criteria in place. Those things that will drive and will make somebody want to join Usagbe Club. It could be financial reason, it could be social reason, it could be political reason. So as the leaders, you should be able to make sure those things, those factors are present. Otherwise, nobody will come. Even when they are there, they won't be able to listen to whatever you are doing, and then that organization will collapse. Now, The other one is that they are higher order units. Now, for those who are the leaders of an organization like Usagbe, should be able to know the level of each of the members and then integrate it for you to be able to drive the discipline for the success of the club. The case in point is not happening today. We had a lot of retreat facilities that are managed at home by non-members of the club. Now today, we are here. There's going to be some financial benefits for the member here. So those are some of the things that we want somebody to want to join Usagbe. Some will not do Usagbe Club because they know Usagbe has made the name. Usagbe has the name and they want to be associated with that name. Those days, in Baba, when you introduce yourself, let's not judge the movie. Are you a member of I don't know if that still applies today. So they have been able to keep.
Please, I'm sorry to stop you, but please can you make it brief? You know, we are really running out of time. We'll give you, I suggest we'll give you give us a lecture because you are very intelligent. You have a lot of stuff to say.
Okay. Let us as a club, this is directed to the leaders, try to keep those things that will make people want to come to Usagbe Club. And that is why.
Thank you very much. Please stand and take a minute. Maybe, yes, stand. Please, can we subsequently, can we just
Mr. Moderator, I didn't say I wanted to say this. This is where we are. I'm not an activist, but I'm a change manager. I say this because I served as vice president to the presenter. There are a lot of friends. Many of you are professors and doctors. When you go academically, you bring it down to the level of people. For me, ethics in Usagbe is fantastic. What is the gaining of the people? The O, middle, and the low. When I say the low, not in terms of Ibuyo, but in terms of when you join the club. Right now, we need a revolutionary change in this club. This club needs a reset, a rebranding. All this, my past president has told us, when stored somewhere, there has to be a change. We have 120 years doing the same thing all over. As human beings, there's some time when you need to think out of the box. If that is what we take out of this convention, that Usagbe has a repent, a rebranding, and then the next executive that comes in December will have a blueprint to move forward. Where do we want to be in the next 5 years? Where are we now? How are we going to get there dynamically? Because things are no longer the same. I rest my case.
Thank you very much. I think that is the direction. Please, can we just make it brief? Where we are now is that we are at the point of reflection. The whole purpose of this talk is that. So your suggestions and your comments should please let us move forward. How do we move forward with where we are in relation to this Usagbe that we have now? I'll give you an example. When I was coming, I was told I was 10 minutes late. Dada was behind me. He wanted to argue that it's from America and everywhere. I just paid his 1,000 and my own 1,000 and kept quiet. I hope everybody has paid. But if some people didn't pay, then that is now the issue. That's part of the EDC. And I think this executive is moving in that direction. That's why it's purpose of this job. So please, can we make it brief? Take 3 more, because we have another meeting. 3, very brief. If you are not brief, I hope one here. Yes, please. Last one. If you are not brief, I hope I have the permission of everybody else to stop you, so that there is another meeting taking place this night. Thank you. Yes. No, 3.
Wait a minute.
See,
Mine is actually request for clarity. Now, if the presentation very interesting. Now I understand that they reached that point. Talks about sector influence, sector design. Now, of Usagbe Club.
yeah, this question is for you. Yes, please repeat. Well, let him hear. He said you still have a question.
How can I do the presentation? Good presentation, sir. So, reach that point. We talk about the circle of influence, circle of concern. We want to have clarity on the circle of influence of Usagbe Club. And now Usagbe Club is turning in the circle of concern to influence.
Okay, thank you. That's number 1. Somebody is raising up.
My name is Usagbe and erudite electricity, quite captivating. You summarize the life of Usagbe, the ethics. One of the code of ethics of Usagbe, which has made it survive till now, is that Usagbe is ability. But Usagbe is a subset of society. The macro society common here. Politics is politics. And if you look at the area of people in this hall, we have some of us who are politicians, some of us who are in government. Within the Usagbe ethics and discipline, we equally operate within some other micro environments, some of which are just made. And yet, we have to survive in this general environment, taking into consideration our ethics and discipline. Good enough, our lecturer this evening talked about dynamism, how a cooperative somewhere, I've forgotten the country has transformed into a mega business. Yes, this city on this pedestal, that Usagbe is happening. This is the same idea where a sitting governor of CDM wanted to become the governor and the president of this country. Do you really think we should remain apolitical? What is stopping us from coming out? I remember some years back, during your tenure as a president of this club, we had an interaction on this same subject. So I am thinking one of those areas we should begin to think of being dynamic is that we should not continue to remain.
he now knew what is wrong and he righted it immediately. Thank you very much. I want to please ask our speaker to answer some of the questions so that we can round up. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. I like the engagement. I wish we had a bit more time, but let me take the last comment before the last, because I like the example you gave. It's classic of an ethical dialogue with yourself. Nobody knew what you were going through. You came and sat down, but because your conscience was telling you something is wrong, it's an ethical dialogue. And those are ethics. You cannot dodge it. Your conscience will hold you to account to yourself. So it's not just about rules set up by an external body to enforce. It's largely about what you yourself is judging yourself. What have I done? Is it right or wrong? So there are actually there are different layers of ethics. Right and wrong is the first, most basic, and it's the easiest one. But there's ethics of right and right. And so this is higher right. This is right, this is right, but then this one has a higher right. But there's also ethics where you begin to see it's right and right. But where do I draw the line between right and right? Because it's law. Again, those are academic ethics. But at a practical level, it's enough to know that your conscience will hold you account first before any externally enforced standing. Now, the point about a political question, my brother, thank you very much. Yes, you're right. We have actually raised the issue of Usagbe. Are we a political organization? And it's true, when I was president, we raised that debate. But we tried to answer it. You remember what we said there, Usagbe started essentially as taking care of the welfare of members and the welfare of community, host community. Then, I remember 20-something years ago, in our ESCO, we said we've done so well so far, but welfare of members and welfare of host community is fine, but may not be sufficient to take us to the promised land. What we need to do, then we created a tripod, and as visualizing that we share with the club. It was the leg of welfare of members and taking care of host community. It was economic viability, and that was the first time Usagbe started taking active investment move with decision. And the other one was a political pressure. We said we at the point about what are the areas of influence of Usagbe and what are the areas of concern. I thought I spent a bit of time on that without to do too much of the technicalities of several of the projects of several concern. Because today, that's why I said I believe Usagbe is at an inflection point where if we make the right decisions, it leads us to good. But if we miss it, we will struggle. And I gave example.